So, if you need a week off from worship leading, how do you actually make it happen? Because it feels like it's never going to happen. There's no one to replace you. Nobody can fill the role that you fill. How in the world can you take a week off from worship leading? That's what we're going to find out in this video coming up. Hey, Spencer here from leadingworshipwell.com. This is the place where we talk about how to lead yourself well, lead your church well, and lead worship well. So if you're interested in that, click subscribe down below and let's get into it, because today we're talking about how to actually take a week off from leading worship. I've got a week off planned. Actually, like the week of this video coming out, possibly, or maybe it was the week before. I was just thinking about it right now. I got so excited. And I'm going to show you how you can do the same, how you can take a week off. I know it feels like it might be impossible, like there's no way that you can actually have a week off. Or if you do have a week off, people are just going to be bothering you on your phone and it's not really going to feel like a week off. I'm going to show you how to overcome that as well. Before we get into the 5 steps, though, I want to hear from you. I want to hear, when is the last time you had a week off from worship leading? Was it last week? Was it sometime this summer? Was it 3 years ago? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you in a second. Thanks so much for leaving your answer down below. Let's get into it. 5 steps to actually taking a week off from leading worship. By the way, last week's video that I just put out, I'll link it right here, was about 5 signs that you might need a week off. So if you're looking for permission to take a week off, you can watch that video and be like, oh my gosh, all of those signs are true of me. And then you can come back to this video and actually learn how to take a week off. Just a quick aside, let's get into number 1. The first step is this: pick a good week. Pick a good week. Look at your church calendar and think, okay, what is a week where it's going to be easier for me to take that Sunday off? Not Christmas, not Easter, probably not Mother's Day. You know the calendar at your church. There's probably some Sunday that's like, okay, I should probably be there for that one. But then there's also probably some Sundays, especially during the summer, where people are away on vacation. They're taking a vacation. Why aren't you taking a vacation? Where they're away, and maybe attendance is generally lower. And yes, it's a Sunday service, which is always important, but there's nothing like super big going on in your church where you can say, I'm going to take the week of August 1st through 8th off, or whatever it is, whatever the dates work out to be. And it's going to be okay because there's nothing really going on that Sunday. So pick a good week and it'll make the rest of the process so much easier. The second thing to do is this: get things done well in advance. And this is something that I've started messing around with, not just, okay, I'm leaving on a Saturday, and so I need to have everything for that coming Sunday done by Saturday, but I'm talking about like a week before, because I've discovered the benefit of not just taking the week off from leading worship, but finding a few extra days of being able to take those like 2 or 3 days off before vacation to get into the vacation mindset or the week off mindset. Or maybe you can't do that quite yet and you just need some lighter days at work, at your worship leading, where you can get not just the Sunday done the day before, but you can actually get it done like the week before. And then you just get to relax that week, even leading up to your vacation or your week off. So get things done in advance. Plus, that's going to show the other people in your church who you think that you need to impress and think you need to justify why you need a week off, which you don't, by the way. It will show them that you take what you do seriously, and they don't have to worry if you're not there for a week because you're going to have everything lined up and in place. So pick out your songs, figure out who's going to fill in for you, schedule anything that you need to schedule, get the slides ready, whatever your responsibilities are at your church. Do it in advance. Oh, and I just remembered this as well. Don't just plan in advance for the Sunday that you're going to be gone, but plan in advance for the Sunday where you're going to be back. There's nothing worse than coming home from vacation and having to just jump like headfirst into this pile of work that you had missed out on because you had taken the week off. So plan in advance. We actually have the benefit in our jobs as worship leaders to do that. Like we can plan out the next 2 Sundays of songs and coordinate with our worship team who's going to be playing and all of that different stuff. You can do that in advance. So that's just another tip is don't just plan for the Sunday you're going to be gone, but plan for the following Sunday and week as well. Number 3, not only should you get things done in advance, but you need to let people know in advance. Don't just tell them like the week before. Tell them like 3 months before, hey, I'm going to be gone this Sunday, and this is who's filling in, and I'm going to be back this day to lead worship. And that will just make the people around you, the people that you work with, feel more comfortable with you taking a Sunday off because, like I said before, they're going to know that you take what you do seriously, and they aren't going to have to worry about it because you've already got things lined up and in place. So let the people around you know in advance, and that way, they have no excuse whenever they send you a text the week of and they need something and you don't respond because you know that's going to happen. You always get texts on your week off, people asking questions. And if you tell them in advance, then they have the opportunity to get you those questions earlier. And if they don't, then that's on them because it's your week off. And it's not just your week off from not showing up on Sunday. It's your week off from dealing with ministry things in general. So let people know in advance. Number 4, kind of related to that, is set the expectation that you will be unavailable. Set the expectation that you will be unavailable for that week that you're off. Not like, hey, you can call me if you really need something. I prefer you didn't, but if you really need something, you can call me. No, say, I'm not going to be around this Sunday. My phone's going to be off on Sunday. You've got this person leading worship. You got this person leading sound. Figure it out. Sounds rude, but it's not. You need a week off. So just let people know. For this week, you're not going to be able to reach me. Not like, I'm going to check my phone from 2 to 4. No, like complete, like nothing, no communication. I'm telling you, it's okay. If your church is built on everything coming through you and going out to everyone else, and you are the only piece of the puzzle that is holding your church together, then your church is in a much worse position than you just thinking that you need a Sunday off. So take the Sunday off. Let people know that you will be completely unavailable. And then finally, number 5, there are no more steps. Sit back, grab a kombucha, prop your feet up at the beach, cabin in the woods, wherever you are. Just rest. Know that you've done your part. You've prepared for the Sunday that you're gone. You have people to fill in for you. It's going to be okay. Maybe they are still learning how to lead worship, and it's not going to be to the caliber that maybe you're used to, but it's going to be okay for one Sunday. You've got that prepared. You know whenever you come back, you aren't going to have to jump into a huge pile of work that's piled up because you've already prepared for the Sunday that you're going to be back. You've let people know in advance, so anything that they needed in advance, they should have told you already. Number 4, you've said, hey, I'm unavailable. Don't even waste your time trying to text me or call me because I'm not going to answer until I get back. And you don't have to feel bad about that. Don't feel guilty about that unavailability. We all need it, at least 1 week out of the year. And then just rest. Set your mind at ease. Be refreshed. Take a deep breath and come back able to lead your church like you haven't been able to lead them for the past 3 years because you've been so exhausted. Take a week off. There you have it. Just rest, guys. This isn't a very popular topic. I'm sure this video won't get many views because people don't like to take a week off. But I'm telling you, weeks off are just so glorious. So plan a week off. If you were one of the lucky few who made it to the end of this video, take a week off. And on top of that, don't click in the description below and listen to the free audio training that I put together on your week off. Maybe listen to it when you get back. But if you haven't checked it out, there's a free audio training in the description below called 5 Tips to Instantly Improve Your Worship Leading. But you shouldn't listen to it on your week off because you aren't focused on worship leading. Focus on your personal relationship with God. Maybe download it for when you get back and listen to it then, but don't listen to it on your week off. Other than that, thanks so much for joining me today. Until I see you in the next video, stop leading worship well and take a break.